A food safety program systematically identifies the food safety hazards that may reasonably be expected to occur in your workplace. It outlines the food safety procedures that must be followed to prevent, control, and eliminate food safety hazards. It also documents how these procedures comply with food regulations and legislation. A food safety program identifies where and how each hazard is controlled, describes how these controls are to be monitored, describes the corrective action if the control conditions are not met, and it identifies records that must be kept. A food safety program must comply with relevant federal, state, and industry legislation and regulations. If you're not sure if you have a food safety program, ask your supervisor or manager. Your workplace may call it a food safety plan or something different. In response to a series of major food poisoning cases and recent changes in public attitude towards food safety, all Australian states and territories work towards a combined approach to food safety. As a result, the Australia-New Zealand Food Standard Code was developed by Food Standards Australia New Zealand. This code now applies to all Australian states and territories, with food hygiene standards now clearly detailed in federal, state, and local legislation. The legislation is referred to as the State or Territory Food Act. While Australia has a comparatively good record when it comes to food safety, the federal government is taking a proactive approach to this issue. The standards are designed to ensure the food businesses in Australia produce food that is safe to eat.